Welcome to today's exciting episode where we'll dive into one of the most intriguing aspects of ancient Roman history. The gladiators, fearless warriors, legends of the arena, and often misunderstood. Did they really fight to the death, as Hollywood portrays? Let's explore the truth behind the blood-soaked sands of the Colosseum. First off, let's get one thing straight. The image of gladiators fighting to the bitter end in every match, not as common as you might think. While some battles did end in death, many didn't. Gladiators were expensive investments, trained fighters, and had their lives often spared. Most gladiators were slaves or prisoners of war, but their training was intense, and they had skills that were highly valued. It took time, resources, and money to develop a gladiator into a top-tier fighter. Promoters and owners didn't want to waste this effort by seeing their investment killed every time they stepped into the arena. So, why does this myth of constant death persist? One reason is that some of the fiercest gladiators embraced their roles as warriors. Winning matches brought them fame, rewards, and sometimes even freedom. But while it's true that some took pride in facing death, most fights weren't designed to end in fatality. Contrary to popular belief, most gladiatorial matches ended in submission or draw, where one fighter would yield rather than face unnecessary death. This allowed for more spectacle, more drama, and more fights down the road. Hollywood has given us thrilling depictions of gladiators battling to the last breath. Movies like Gladiator and Spartacus have etched the idea of brutal, kill or be killed combats into our minds. While entertaining, these portrayals are more fiction than fact. In reality, only certain types of combat were more deadly, such as during public executions or when criminals faced wild animals. But for the most part, gladiatorial fights were about entertainment, skill, and occasionally mercy. What about the crowds? Weren't they there to see bloodshed? Well, yes and no. The Roman audience loved a good fight, but they also loved a good story. If a gladiator showed exceptional courage, the crowd could decide his fate by signaling thumbs up or thumbs down. And surprisingly, mercy was often the outcome. The Colosseum wasn't just a slaughterhouse, it was an epic stage for drama, heroism, and spectacle. The crowd's involvement was key to the entertainment, but they weren't always bloodthirsty. So, did Roman gladiators really fight to the death every time? No, while there were undoubtedly brutal and fatal matches, much of what we believe is shaped by myths, exaggerated stories, and modern media. The truth about the gladiators is far more complex and, in many ways, even more fascinating than the Hollywood version. These fighters weren't just victims, they were celebrated athletes, warriors, and performers imposing one of history's greatest spectacles. So the next time you think of a gladiator fight, remember it wasn't just about life and death. It was about honor, skill, and survival in the heart of ancient Rome. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning the truth behind the myths of Roman gladiators, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more history adventures. And tell us in the comments what's your favorite gladiator myth.